Hey YouTube, long time no see. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tiara, author of the very inconsistent blog, The Black Juice Diaries. Also, that is my Instagram account. So I've been pretty MIA lately. This summer has just been super crazy so far. I did a production of The Wizard of Oz, in which I played Dorothy, and we put that up in 9 days. I will probably be bragging about that for the rest of my life. And then the last week of The Wizard of Oz, I was asked to be a part of a cast of a show, Lysistrata Jones, so I had to play catch up with that a lot because I had missed a couple of rehearsals, and then at the same time I just started a day camp type job that is only a couple weeks long, but it's a 9 to 5-er, so that has been interesting with my rehearsals in the evening, and so YouTube has just unfortunately not been able to be a priority right now, but I'm really happy that I was able to take the time to squeeze in a short video for you all. So here are my empties. I can't give you a month because it's pretty much empty since I last saw you all. So I'm pretty sure I have already mentioned this product before, but I have used up 2 bottles of the Pacifica Dream Youth day and night face cream. It's my absolute favorite facial moisturizer I have ever used. It is both lightweight and moisturizing, which I have never found, so this is my favorite. I'm not using it currently because I have bought my previous favorite beforehand to see if this is truly my favorite, and it is, so I will be purchasing this again. I have used up 2 shaving creams. This one is by Acure Organics, which I believe I have also told you all how I feel about this shaving cream. I think it's wonderful. I love the company. Unfortunately, the shaving cream has been, I believe, temporarily discontinued. If I'm not mistaken, from their Facebook page, they told me that this would be coming back. I think they're reformulating the recipe? I don't know. But so I can't purchase this right now, but I found out Alba Botanica has a foaming shaving cream, which these are the only 2 foaming shaving creams I have ever seen in the cruelty-free world. So that's why I was particularly drawn to this, and then I had to try this one. So this one is definitely much more foamy, whereas the Acure Organics one is more like the those gel into foam type shaving creams. I like both of them, whichever floats your boat. They both smell great, they're both cruelty-free, and they're both actually foaming shaving creams, which I prefer to the cream shaves. So I have used up quite a few face washes. So I had bought the Derma E, the Derma E Very Clear Acne Cleanser, and I also bought the scrub, but I threw that away, and I was using those in conjunction. Unfortunately, they didn't do anything for my skin, but I hear great things, and this line is greatly reviewed, so take that with a grain of salt. My skin is very particular, so this didn't necessarily work for me, and I only finished it up today, actually, because I was avoiding the bottle because it wasn't doing anything for my skin, and I was using a super duper old, not super duper old, but actually maybe 2 or 3 years old, so kind of old, face wash that was from Trader Joe's. This is the Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle face wash. I think it's Tea Tree Tingle is the name of the shampoo line. This is the Trader Joe's Spa face wash, right? Trader Joe's, yeah, Spa face wash with tea tree oil in it, and I had purchased this, like I said, about 2 or 3 years ago, and it was far too strong for my skin to use twice a day, and it only recently occurred to me when this wasn't working and I was really tired of non-stop buying face washes. It only occurred to me then to maybe just use it once a day and use a different cleanser. So I'm also using the Pacifica Quinoa Gentle Wash. I'm not 100% sure on that. I think that's what it's called, but it's whatever their gentle face wash is. I'm using that in the mornings, and I was using this at night, and my skin cleared up like nobody's business, and I wasn't irritated because I was only using it once a day. So I went and repurchased it, and I will be purchasing it again. Maybe not necessarily from Trader Joe's, just because Trader Joe's is a little difficult to get to for me right now, but there's a brand, Desert Essence has the same thing. You know how Trader Joe's will will take something and slap the Trader Joe's label on it, but it's actually probably another company's product. That's what this is the Desert Essence Tea Tree Oil Wash. So I might buy that instead, depending on convenience, but the Trader Joe's Spa face wash with tea tree oil is definitely cheaper, so if you can get to a Trader Joe's, get this one. But this is by far the best face wash I have ever used in my entire life. Cystic acne is like gone, regular pimples gone, my face is so clear. I think it clears up your acne scars really well too, just can't say enough about it. Oh, I'm such a liar. Here it is. This is the Derma E Very Clear Acne Scrub. Again, didn't really do too much to my face, but if you like those St. Ives peach scrubs that everybody knows is not actually good for your skin, this is, I feel like, the best alternative that you will ever find, because it's not walnut. I don't remember why. I think it's apricot seed, so it's probably still not actually good for your skin, but yeah, it's definitely a lot less abrasive, but it still has that similar feel to it. Probably doesn't make any sense, but yeah, so if you like those, this is probably good for you. It's a really good body scrub, I would say, too, but it's kind of expensive for just a body scrub, but it didn't do anything for me, so I won't be repurchasing, but just wanted to talk about it for a little bit. Speaking of body scrubs, there's still like a little residual in here, but it's all in like giant chunks, so I can't use it as a body scrub, but this is one of my favorite body scrubs. This company is local to me, but I think you can find this brand at any Wegmans, so if you live near a Wegmans, you can purchase this too. This is the Biggs and Featherbell body scrub. They have a whole bunch of different scents. You can get them loose and fill them up, which is what I think this was, but I think I purchased it from a small business. But you can also get them in like the harder containers. You can get them that are pre-packed together, and they have bars of soap, stuff like that. I really like their scrubs. The peppermint, it doesn't say specifically on here, but it's like there's a pepperminty one that I really like. I use it for razor burn and stuff like that, and I think it works super duper well. Favorite scrub, will purchase again. This is like my 10th container of this in the past maybe couple months. So much deodorant. So I've been trying to clear through my deodorants because I went through a big, I will find the perfect natural deodorant phase. Natural, sorry. I know natural is not a word that is defined by the FDA. I will say green. Semantics. I apologize though. But yes, so I believe this deodorant cream I had received, this is the Meow Meow Tweet baking soda free lavender deodorant cream. I believe I received this in a Petit Vour box, or this is the second one I purchased. Yeah, this is the second one I've purchased in the tub, but the first time I heard of it, it was from a Petit Vour box, and this was the best green deodorant I had ever used my whole life, and it was baking soda free, which was absolutely insane to me. What makes it work is magnesium hydroxide, which is milk of magnesia, if I'm not mistaken. I know sometimes milk of magnesia has alcohol and stuff in it, but this does not, or not alcohol, bleach. Some milk of magnesia has bleach in it, so you have to watch if you purchase that on its own. But anyway, this is not an issue with this deodorant. So I bought this again to see how I felt about it, because after I received the Petit Vour sampler, I purchased the stick form, and I couldn't figure out which one, the formula I liked better, the application I liked better, and I actually do like the stick form better, but nothing wrong with the cream form, and so I have repurchased both actually right now, and I'm using the stick but a bigger one. This is just a little sample guy. And then the La Vanilla, the healthy deodorant in the vanilla scent. Pretty sure every single cruelty-free YouTuber has used this. I think it works fairly well. Not the best for me, but definitely in the top, and it's the most convenient and smells the most like conventional antiperspirant deodorants to me. So if that's a thing that matters to you, definitely go get this, and just get one of the little baby samplers to keep in your purse for touch-ups, and I think it's perfectly sufficient. So as I said before, I prefer to use that scrub that I can get locally. However, I love DIY things and supporting people who do small businesses and DIY type of stuff, but I cannot DIY to save my life, and I've been wanting to try a coffee scrub forever because I'm obsessed with coffee, and I I cannot. I can't do anything like that myself. So I was really excited when Alba Botanica came out with a coffee scrub, and I really like it. It's a lot less harsh, even though that seems like a bad word, a lot less harsh than the sugar scrub, so I can use it for areas that are more sensitive, like my arms, which get a little bumpy and a little dry, and it works great. So I definitely recommend this to anyone, and it's a really good bang for your buck too. It's like 9 ounces, and it was maybe $6, so definitely if you are looking into a scrub, I definitely recommend this too. So I have used up a soap from my friend's company, C Essentials. This was her rosemary soap, which is my new favorite. I absolutely loved it. I also used up a little tiny sampler that she put in that goes, look at the little, I love it. Sorry, it's called Blurred Lines, and it was just like a little baby bar. And I look at her like new paper packaging. I love it. I love everything she makes. It's fantastic. I used up a Tom's toothpaste. This was a little baby one. This is the, upside down, anti-plaque and whitening with baking soda, and it's fluoride free. I was not doing fluoride free on purpose. I just was looking for a cruelty-free toothpaste to keep in my purse, and that is what I found. I have repurchased a cruelty-free Tom's toothpaste, but that one does have the fluoride in it. So yeah. I repurchased, I always keep tea tree oil on hand no matter what, and then the Burt's Bees Herbal Blemish Stick. Both of these purchased for the intention of spot treatment. I know I had mentioned in a previous video that I was going to try to wean myself off the blemish stick and go back to tea tree oil. Unfortunately, the tea tree oil just was not cutting it, but I have the perfect face routine now, and the blemish stick is no longer burning my face nearly as much as it was, so I am happy with it, and I will be repurchasing both of these things. I repurchased my favorite, I'm pretty sure I have waxed poetic about this, my favorite Precious Skin Elixirs Sea Pearl Clay Mask. I can get about 5 or 6 uses out of this little teeny tiny bottle. The full-size bottle is more than I am able to pay for anything right now, so that's why I stick with buying the tiny bottle off of Petit Vour. But since I do a face mask maybe once a week, 5 or 6 uses is a good amount of time for me, so I will be repurchasing because I think this is the best mask in the entire world. And finally, I have used up 3 tubes of chapstick, the Burt's Bees pomegranate oil, whatever, lip balm I use all the time for convenience of the fact that it is always readily available, and because I have kind of pale lips and I don't love wearing makeup all the time, so this helps me be able to just slap on some chapstick, utilitarian style, and still be able to have a little bit of color on there. And then this is the Crazy Rumors lip balm for the Leaping Bunny one, so I bought this because I love the Leaping Bunny program and I wanted to support them, and I think Crazy Rumors has great lip balms. I just wish that I didn't have to order them online, but I'll be repurchasing all of these things again. Alright everyone, well that is it for my Empties videos. Pretty proud of this little bit of Empties. I have used up a lot of things that I have had around the house for a while and should have been using consistently before I bought something else, which is something I'm constantly working on and ready to improve with. So that is all of my Empties. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have video suggestions, put them in the comments below. If you liked me, then subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you all soon.